With so many products on the market, it can be difficult figuring out how much and what to eat to fuel a run. It's taken me 3 years to really feel like I have a handle on my nutrition strategy. Do not let it take you that long. Today, I'm sharing the strategies I found to help figure out how much I need to be eating on a run. Disclaimer, today I'm discussing widely used practices backed by studies that are generally accepted within the ultra and endurance world. These are general things and that you can implement and test out. However, if you're seeking personalized dietary, nutritional, and/or expert help to further individualize your training strategy, consult a sports nutritionist or a registered dietitian. Say it with me. Viv is not a doctor! Okay, great. Moving on. So calories. In general, runners burn 100 to 200 grams of carbohydrates per hour, and this can vary depending on weight and metabolic rate. However, the body can only absorb 60 to 80 grams of carbohydrate an hour, and this creates the deficit I've spoken about before and why it's so important to fuel your runs well. This is also why the frequency of how many calories you can take in matters a lot too. So since the body can only absorb 60 to 80 grams of calories an hour, it's common to follow the rule of eating around every 30 to 45 minutes. Again, these rules are general and they have to be adapted to the terrain, the weather, and your personal needs, as well as the intensity of a run. For example, a mountain race like Speed Goat or OCC, I plan when I'm gonna eat based on when I'll be climbing and descending because the energy I'm putting out on the uphills makes it a lot tougher to ingest the needed calories. Similarly, if it's a super hot day, you might not be able to get in what you normally can. So maybe you eat every 30 minutes and on a hot day, you just have to back that out and maybe you're only gonna be able to eat every 45 minutes or on the hour. What you wanna be looking for in a product is the fructose to glucose ratio. For me, and the way my body metabolizes Honey Stinger gels, it's like pressing the freaking turbo button on a race car. Turn on the turbos! That's due to the fast-acting sugars that are bioavailable, making it easy for my body to convert sugars to energy. Honey Stinger is just one product. There are many others out there to choose from, so find something that's decently enjoyable, read the label, and see if that ratio's right. Spring Energy is the perfect example of me not reading a label, just doing something because the cool kids are doing it, and completely getting screwed out on the trail. Now, this is just my personal experience, so take that how you will, but I feel like it's relevant to share in case you found the same. But even though Spring Energy had more carbs, more sugar, and more calories within a serving than my Honey Stinger gels, I would bonk every time if it was the only nutrition I brought for a long run. Now, it seems like plenty of people have found success with it, but for me, the whole foods approach to sugars was just not fast-acting enough. So I wanted to throw that out there because you might be dealing with frequent bonking, even though on paper, it seems like you're getting plenty. This is a sign to maybe, just maybe, experiment with some other options. I personally just can't solely rely on Spring for my training and racing goals. For me, it's more of a slow drip in the background, which is totally necessary for the super long distances, but I'll let you in on the secret. You can just buy applesauce and add some salt. That's a much cheaper alternative. For the longer distances, it may be necessary to rely on the whole foods approach. Something like a 100-miler, you might need like potatoes and applesauce and burgers and pizza. We all know that Courtney DeWalter is out there in her 250s just hammering whatever food she can get her hands on. So the point being is find the food that works for you. Find a gel or a product that consistently delivers the energy you need to get you all the way through your run and have consistent energy throughout.